I'm Driver from Mexico Boxing. Right now I'm going to talk to you guys about how to use your legs to wear out your opponent's energy. This is a really good tactic. Footwork is key. When you do it correctly, you can make your opponent really tired trying to keep up with your footwork. The first thing, a lot of guys, when they try to do footwork, they use too much movement, too much energy. When you do this, you wear yourself out. You're not going to wear your opponent out, right? And especially if with this kind of mentality, you're moving first, right? Because we don't move last, we're moving first. If you're moving first, it is really easy for you to wear yourself out rather than your opponent. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's like pressure fighting that I talked to you guys before. The point of trying to wear out your opponent is that you have to use less energy. Okay? So how we do that is in our efficiency of footwork. We use natural footwork so that we can move easily, we can change directions easily, smoothly, but then they have to suddenly change direction and it makes them take a lot of energy. So first thing, I've said this before, but now I'll say it again, you have to really develop your walking footwork. If you're going to try to use less energy than your opponent by doing this, you're just going to use more energy. So you have to be really good at walking, where you walk around and you change directions very quickly. Okay? So you get used to this. If you have to pick up your feet a little bit, pick up your feet a little bit. Okay? And then we just move. Move, move, move. And there you go. And there you go. Right? So I can touch, and I go. Or I touch, and I pivot. Right? So we try to use these quick little movements so that we can move our body a lot or enough to evade punches or enough that we're somewhere else and he has to quickly adjust his body position, right? Because he's afraid that you're going to do something crazy. Like I said, you have to really develop that natural footwork. And the way I do it, I stay high, I keep my feet a little closer together. I don't know if you guys seen this. If you guys look at the history of boxing, a lot of guys with the best footwork, they're a little bit more feet together, right? They're a little bit more feet together, and they're kind of like that. They're not as much this. Yes, in moments they are flashy, and they do this kind of thing, but really the top footwork guys, they're here, okay, and they move around like that. Alright? And you have to do something like that. And you have to develop a very, very natural pattern of movement. So even right here, what I just did is not natural enough. That's still a little bit of energy. Yes, I can do it if I want to explode, but you gotta be really calm, man. So look, pivot and drop. There you go. And that's enough. Pivot, drop, up. That's enough. Pivot, drop, up, pivot, up. And you see how I step? I chain those 3, 4, 5 movements together. So you gotta find your own way of you gotta find your own way of moving so that you can keep moving without spending energy. I don't know if the camera showed my footwork. I hope it did, so you guys can maybe get some ideas. But I think right now you have enough to get some ideas and try to develop your own natural footwork, and then using that, you're able to save a lot of energy while you're just moving on autopilot and changing directions. Right? And you're making he's the one that's going to be tired, trying to chase you, respond to you, react to you, keep up with you every second of the fight. So the first thing you want to do is use natural footwork, get very, very natural footwork. The second thing you want to do is you have to know when to get close. A lot of times we can wear out a fighter's legs just in close range. So I don't know if you felt this before. Sometimes you're fighting on the inside with somebody, you're kind of pushing each other around, and their push is so strong that it takes you a lot of energy to hold your balance and to keep yourself up. So I do that a lot. I have strong legs, I have good balance. I come in there, I push them off balance. They use a lot of energy to keep themselves upright. If I stand right here and you stand right there across me and we touch, the moment we touch our arms, we apply a little force, that means I'm putting a little bit of my body force, you're putting a little bit of your body force, right? So you have to know when to touch and when not. When I'm in a position where he's strong and I'm not, I lift my hands, I don't let him touch me. But if he's in an off angle or something, that's when I put my hands on him and I kind of move into him a little bit. I know the way I say it, it sounds a little basic, and it is very basic in theory, but you have to try it out live in real time with a moving opponent. So you have to know when to have contact, to let your body touch his body, and you also have to know when to not let anybody touch each other because you don't want to lose your balance. Okay? And a lot of times in boxing, if you try to stay in a balanced position forever, you never move like this. So there's going to be points where you have to be willing to pick up your feet. It's a little bit of a risk. Pick up your feet a little bit to get somewhere else, right? Or here to get somewhere else. So those are the two ways to do it. how to wear down a fight with your legs is one, with natural leg movement, and two, is that when you make the body contact, like wrestling contact, when your legs are in a stronger body position than his are. For more great boxing tips, check out my YouTube channel. Also subscribe to my website, expertboxing.com. Thanks for watching.